we changed the concept of Little Red Riding Hood quite a lot. We still kept the Red Riding Hood, and we kept her going through the forest, but we took out the Nan. We just had her skipping through the forest, and we also added in the wood chopper and made the relationship between the Little Red Riding Hood and the wood chopper, so that the wood chopper was the Red Riding Hood's father, which it references in the song Father Child.
We found out that Roald Dahl and Brothers Grimm were good influences in our piece because they both work with black humour and black comedy, and Roald Dahl had actually written a sort of sarcastic, satire-y, humour-y version of Red Riding Hood, in which Red Riding Hood shoots the wolf with a pistol she pulls out of her knickers. So whilst not exactly the same as our project, it still had this sort of humorous theme to it.
The genre for our piece was another interesting challenge that we came across. The band itself was a sort of experimental metal band, but the actual song track we chose from them doesn't really fall under that, so we had a hard time choosing quite where we wanted to take it in the aspect of actually having a more metal sort of influenced piece, or something that actually did follow with just the song. In the end, when we looked at it, considering we weren't doing anything else by the band, it was probably more safer and more effective to actually go with something that fit the song.
Costumes and props, we wanted a sort of traditional influence from children's fairy stories. So, very traditionally went for a lumberjack style for the woodcutter dress, and a red cloak and a basket for Red Riding Hood, which is a bit obvious. And the wolf was the only one we changed because we literally had someone in dark jeans, a wolf hat, and various bits of fur stapled to his body. Which we wanted a more humorous and human look for our wolf, and so it was a less realistic effect. It made it more slapstick and sort of black comedy. This is not my memory, taken from my friends.
Yeah, we were trying to merge the clips so that putting the filters on it would be easier, but it wouldn't do it because it sucks. But yeah, we had to do it all individually, which took a long time.
It's worth it though, it looked good in the end.
Yeah, but it would have been easier.
It would have been much easier.
Final Cut could merge clips. Like Photoshop can merge different things.
It could merge the layers, just didn't work on Final Cut.
Well, we were using the camera to film. It was an HD camera, so it filmed in HD.
Did that present any problems when we edited the footage?
Yes.
The camera also ran out of battery right at the end. So
Yes. We ran out of battery because we were filming all day, and we were constantly filming, and Paige was filming things that we weren't actually going to use. Our camera ran out of battery, but thankfully we managed to film everything just before it ran out. We used Photoshop to create our digipack, which was useful. I don't know how it was useful, but yeah, it supported our chosen theme by making the digipack, because we stuck with a fairy tale theme, and yeah.
Made it quite childish looking and colourful.
Yeah.
I've already talked about how
Yeah.
the mixed theme over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which goes with the avant-garde thingy genre as well.
You might want to say that one again. It's avant-garde.
Avant-garde.
It goes with the avant-garde experimental theme.
Yeah, it goes with the avant-garde experimental theme because it twists the metal genre
Convention.
one of our feedback was that our lip syncing was really good and the performance from our woodcutter Max was really good. From this we got on the concept that it was a good footage to use, and so we tried to use that a lot in the clip because obviously it was good and good. Tried to use it a lot in our clips. Also, we used different time periods in our video. We used past and present tense. Some people weren't able to tell the difference between the tenses, so we added in once upon a time and little footnotes at the bottom to explain that's past and present tense, so that hopefully the audience got the concept from that. Our feedback wasn't, our filters weren't consistent, although that was because we hadn't finished with our rough cut yet. We had uploaded what we had done so far, and we were holding out on the filtering until we had finished.